You ever walk into a conversation and suddenly it's a minefield? You know, the kind where you say something completely innocent and boom, you triggered a full blown argument? Yeah, me too. I remember this one time I came home after a crazy work day and I was just trying to unwind and, well, let's just say it didn't really go as planned. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't really listening, I was just reacting. Today, we're diving into how to escape that trap and become someone people actually want to talk to. I used to think I was a decent listener. I mean, I heard what people said, right? But then a senior executive, someone I really respected, talked to me about the different levels of listening. And that's when I realized I was basically a listening amateur. Turns out there's more to it than just hearing words. Let's start with level 1. Listen to speak. This is where most of us live, unfortunately. It's when you're not really listening to the other person, but you're waiting for your turn to talk. You're basically rehearsing your response in your head while they're still speaking. Think about it. You're in a meeting and someone's presenting, and you're already thinking about how you're going to counter their point. Or you're having a conversation with a friend and you're just waiting to jump in with your own story. This is the ego trap. Yeah, it is natural, but it's also incredibly unproductive. This level breeds misunderstandings. You miss key information, you come across as dismissive, and you definitely don't build trust. In relationships, it can lead to resentment. And in business, it can lead to missed opportunities and bad decisions. So how do you break out of this? Practice being present. When someone's talking, consciously tell yourself to focus on their words, not your response. It does take effort, but in the end, it's totally worth it. Now, level 2, listen to hear. This is where you're actually paying attention to what the other person is saying. You're not distracted by your own thoughts or things going on around you. You're in the focus zone. Think of it like a first date. You're hanging on every word, genuinely interested in what the other person has to say. You're motivated to listen because you care. The problem is, we don't always have that level of motivation in every conversation. The key is to bring that first date level of focus to every interaction. Motivate yourself to listen intently, no matter who you're talking to. This shows respect, builds rapport, and allows you to gather valuable information. How do you get there? Practice mindfulness. Before a conversation, take a deep breath and tell yourself to be present. Or just focus on the other person's voice, their body language, and their actual message. Finally, level 3, listen to understand. This is the highest level of listening, and it's where real connection happens. It's about not just hearing the words, but understanding the meaning behind them. It's about empathy. Let's go back to that example where your spouse asks, will you be at Susie's music class tomorrow? At level 1, you're just thinking about your busy schedule. At level 2, you hear the question, but at level 3, you understand that it's not just about the music class. It's about feeling valued and prioritized. When you listen to understand, you pick up the small cues, the unspoken emotions, the context of the conversation. You build empathy, and you connect with the other person on a much deeper level. This is where true leadership happens. It's how you build strong relationships. It's also how you resolve conflicts and how you inspire others. It's about seeing the world from someone else's perspective. You ask, how do you get there? You have to practice empathy. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. Ask yourself, how are they feeling? Or what are their actual needs? Again, pay attention to body language and tone of voice. It makes a huge difference when you do that. There you have it, the 3 levels of listening. It is a journey and it's not a destination. We all start at level 1, but with practice, we can move up to level 3. Of course, I got some homework for you guys. Next time you're in a conversation, consciously try to move up a level. If you usually listen to speak, try focusing on hearing. And if you're already hearing, try to understand. Just be mindful of what level you're at. And remember, effective listening is the bridge to understanding. It's the key to building strong relationships, leading effectively, and living a more fulfilling life. Don't just hear, understand. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. I know we can all be using a listening upgrade. Anyways, I just want to say that I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.